A couple of weeks ago, I spoke about growing enough food in your own garden to sustain or support your family. Given the increase in prices of food and the quality of food that we're finding in our grocery stores, and with the pesticides and preservatives that they're putting in our food, I wanted to share my thoughts on what foods to grow that are nutrient, calorie, and energy dense, and can significantly reduce your spending on groceries. Number one, in our backyard, we're raising chickens and ducks. Chicken provides more protein than duck, so between 27 and 31 grams, as compared to duck, which is about 19 grams of protein. And then for calories and fat, duck has almost double the fat and significantly higher calories than chicken. Duck is high in the monosaturated fats, which is what you want. Now, we don't raise our birds for meat. Normally people do have meat birds. We raise them for eggs, but in a pinch, and we have before eaten some of the chicken, it is an option, and it's a good option to have. Now for the eggs, our chickens lay honestly pretty jumbo eggs, but a single large egg contains about 70 to 72 calories and 6 to 7 grams of protein, and around 5 grams of fat. So definitely a very nutrient dense food, which is great to have on your farm or in your backyard. Moving right along, we love growing squash. Everybody in the family loves squash, and it's really high in nutrients. It's low in calories, but it's really high in like the vitamin, minerals, and antioxidants, as well as fiber, which you definitely need. So it's loaded with vitamin C, vitamin B6, and E, and it's high in potassium and magnesium. Something that we love to put in soups, and we love to save it for winter, so we'll be canning a bunch of this as well as eating a bunch of it right now. Probably the highest on the list is sweet potato. My son absolutely decimates sweet potato. He loves them. It's really high in vitamin A, vitamin C, potassium, and very low in fat. It'll give you about 100 to 112 calories. It also actually packs a little bit of protein. It has about 2 grams of protein per one medium size sweet potato, or about like 100 grams of sweet potato. And then it also is high in fiber, so it's really kind of your all-around food to grow. Definitely what you need to be growing, and we're trying to grow a lot more of that in our farm or on our backyard, and it's pretty easy to grow as well. As you just saw, we are growing our sweet potatoes alongside our white potatoes. That's kind of our low potato patch, and the sweet potatoes currently are just putting their slips out, and then we snip those slips, throw them inside water, and then we're able to grow them from the slip to grow additional sweet potatoes. Hopefully we'll be able to harvest those before the winter season. In order to cover all 3 macronutrients, you need to have your fats. So for our fats here, we have our peanuts. Peanuts are super high in fats, to the point where you'll get almost half a gram of fat per peanut. So if you have 100 peanuts, you'll basically get 50 grams of fat. Same ratio, you'll get 25 grams of protein. You get about a quarter gram of protein per peanut, which is very high energy dense foods. We are growing a ton of peanuts for the nitrogen that it provides the soil, and you can check out some of our videos on growing peanuts and the process of it right now in the link below. On our homestead, we're growing a bunch of tomatoes as well. The good thing about tomatoes is that they grow in abundance, and we're able to can tomatoes for the entire year. It works in our tomato sauces, for our pastas. We use them in soups. We use them with salsa. You can also make jam and all kinds of different dishes with the tomatoes. Tomatoes are high in vitamin C. They also have 22 calories per tomato, and they actually do contain some protein, about 1 gram of protein per tomato. One of the meals we make the most in the winter, and honestly just throughout the year, is chana, or chickpeas. And we use tomatoes with that, whether it's tomato paste or whole tomatoes. It just really works very well with our family. We also just made a ketchup with a bunch of the heirloom tomatoes we are growing on the property. They're called tie-dye tomatoes, Berkeley tie-dye tomatoes. So if you made it this far, you've been able to see 5 nutrient-dense foods that you can grow in your own backyard, where you can significantly reduce your spending on groceries, supplement or potentially eliminate the need to rely on pesticide-grown, genetically modified foods, and sustain your family with what you're able to produce in your own backyard. If you're a new viewer, please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We post just about every week and take you through our journey showing how a family of 3 turned a backyard into a homestead and a community market where we grow non-GMO, chemical-free foods that are pollinated by our bees, fertilized by our hens, and harvested by you, our noble market community. As always, keep growing, keep learning, and we'll see you at the noble market.